3. We're
Recording.
recording.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Welcome to Two
Hello.
Black Girls, One Rose.
Where two black-ass girls finally invade a black dating show.
Ready
to love. I'm
And
Natasha.
I'm Justine.
And we just watched Ready to Love, episode 5, I believe. And I have a new favorite guy.
Your favorite guy?
Yes, which is surprising because half of them are terrible. More than half. But yeah, new favorite. I can go. I'll do my initial thoughts first. How about that? Switch it up. Mario was my new favorite.
What?
Yes. I've always kind of liked him, but he kind of wasn't like in last week's episode like at all.
Yeah.
He like disappeared. But I do have many thoughts on his little pool argument with Tandy. But that even aside, I appreciate his sincerity. And even in that argument with Tandy, he showed a level of like maturity and compassion that was a stark difference to Jimmy, who had a similar altercation with Kimber. It just showed two highly different maturity levels and levels of empathy and compassion of two men who were having differences with their women.
And for reference, Jimmy is 1 year younger than Mario.
He is. You would never guess it because he acted like a straight infant, and that
I would have thought Jimmy was in
whatever
his 20s
that was
acting like that.
I thought, I would have really thought that. But Mario just had a very cool, calm collectiveness to him during his, confrontation or whatnot with Tandy that I just really appreciated. And we'll go into it further because I have other thoughts on like that whole thing. But I just appreciated that, and he made me my new favorite man of the season.
That is unexpected.
Yeah. So that's one thought. And let's see, Aisha and Brent, that played out very quickly. I mean, I literally just said last episode they were my new favorite couple to watch because I was excited to see how two people who came from like previously kind of toxic, abusive relationships were gonna come together. But damn, didn't expect that to fizzle out so damn fast. Also didn't really like how they characterize her as being like very aggressive and like she's all over the place, and London is literally doing the same thing with Alexis and Divine. Mario, much as I love Mario, he was literally just in the pool with Riva straddling him 1 second and then he's with Tandy the next. So why are we characterizing Aisha as aggressive and all over the place? Like such a big double standard there in this episode that I did not like, and I was very disappointed to see her go. But yeah, those were my thoughts. Just new people coming up and I'm having, changing opinions on them and whatnot. So yeah, what do you think?
So my first thought after watching this episode is that you really can't be faithful to one couple yet. Because when I saw Alexis seriously entertaining Cat Daddy Kerry, I was like, we don't know what's going to happen. We still, episode 5, do not know what's going to happen. Like, this is still going crazy.
Yeah.
That's why we love this show. Whew.
Exactly.
And then also, I'm just really excited that I have you, Natasha, as my podcast partner to talk about these very Southern, old-fashioned, slightly misogynistic, anti-feminist traditions that these men keep bringing up as two young women from the north, from New Jersey, who went to all-girls private school.
That's true. Talk about that context. We clearly have many thoughts on the things that we are watching on this here show.
Many.
Gosh.
Because and obviously already email call out. Please email to blackgirls1rose@gmail.com if any man has told you that something has been inappropriate when you've never been on a date with him.
Right.
I just really want to know where those balls came from. But I honestly don't have any experience with somebody like that. And I also don't have any experience being taught to mind my mouth in that way. So I'm just excited that we get to talk about it, put it out into the universe, and then hear back from our audience about like exactly what that dynamic is.
And it's funny because Tandy, I think her and Ashima and Divine were sitting and chatting, and they even called out the fact that like Mario is a Southern man, and she's like, I'm a bitch from Detroit, and like she already called out that like regional differences. I thought that was interesting that they even named it on the show.
Yeah, 'cause
but
he's from like Mississippi or Alabama or something.
Oh yeah, he sounds hella country, and just his like values and like he just seems very like simple Southern man to me.
Yeah. So I'm just excited to talk to you about it and then hear back from our listeners too. So yeah, that's it. I'm excited to get into this recap though.
Yes, let's.
Hey guys, that's a little taste of this week's episode. If you want to hear the full recap,
head on over to patreon.com/2blackgirls1rose and sign up to get weekly recaps and other Bachelor content from us.
See you next week.